Evening guys, Gaz Decay here, just a quick bench update from me, quick video. I've got a question to ask all the community in a minute, which I'll come to at the end of the video. But first of all, I thought I'd give you a quick update on what I'm doing at the moment. And as you can see, it's the AMT Chevrolet 3100 pickup. It's quite a coincidence I'm actually building this one. Actually, I can see that Rusty the K and Todd H are doing a combined group build on the newer updated issue of this kit, the Texaco truck I believe it is. Just turn this music off a minute, hang on a sec. No, I can't turn it off. Hang on a sec. Nice bit of Small Faces. Dear old Ian McLagan, who died this week. Bless him. Yeah, so back to this truck. It is a coincidence that I'm doing this build. I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes by building it. I certainly didn't mean it to come across that way. It's just pure coincidence. My girlfriend picked out this kit for me from my stash, so I thought I'd build this for her. And also thought I'm quite well known for doing sort of shiny factory stock sort of models, so this one I wanted to do a weathered finish, which again is the same sort of thing that Rusty and Todd are doing. So sorry guys, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. It genuinely is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've never done it before. And yeah, so basically what I've been doing for the last week or so is sort of you know, washed all the kit parts and started some assembling the chassis and getting it all up on the wheels so I can get an idea of what the pickup looks like, because there's a bit of adjustment you have to do to the front axle to get it to sit correctly. It seems the wheels don't sit correct in the actual wheel well. They seem to sit too far back towards the door, so I had to do a bit of adjustment there. And I've also lowered it a bit because it is quite high, you know, from building it stock as it is. It certainly doesn't look like what it does in this picture, even after I've adjusted it, but it's a lot better than than what it was. So basically, yeah, what I've done is got it up on its wheels. I will show you. It's in behind the box. At the moment, I've done the engine, which is here, which is the old Stovebolt 6-cylinder, which is looking remarkably clean at the moment. Bit too clean really for a weathered truck. This is going to be dirtied up and rusted up quite a bit. Seems a shame really. It's a really nice kit. You know, some of these AMT kits from the sort of late 90s are really nice. I know AMT gets slated now and again for sort of, you know, poor kits, poor fitting kits. I think some of their earlier stuff, you know, obviously because it's been repopped so many times over the years since just, you know, some of the annual models from the 60s and 70s. But some of these 90s kits they did, the you know, new tooling kits, are really nice. The last kit I did, which was the Mercury Cyclone, Comet Cyclone GT, that was a beautiful kit to put together. And I've got quite a few of these 90s issues kits as well. There was a chap local that I bought quite a few kits off of, quite cheap. So yeah. We'll get onto the truck in a minute. First of all, what I've done for the weathering, a lot of people use the salting technique, which I haven't tried, to be fair, as yet. I did see a product online by AK Interactive, which I wanted to try, which was a heavy chipping solution, which I've got here. Just bear with me a second. There we go. AK Interactive Heavy Chipping Acrylic Fluid. Basically what you do with this one, I've primed the kit with a standard aerosol acrylic. In this case it was red oxide in colour. You then airbrush a couple of coats of this stuff on, let it dry naturally. It does go on quite strange. It goes on quite a mottled sort of effect, but it levels itself out quite nicely and dries off. Then basically when that's dry you spray a acrylic top coat on, which I used, I believe, this one, Vallejo Model Air, which is RLM 65 blue. It's a light blue. I wanted to try and get a sort of prototypical colour. This light's not going to show exactly what colour it is, but you'll see it on the model in a second. I wanted to get something like a colour that a 50s pickup may have been, you know, and I wanted to show it as being weathered, but I didn't want it to be an absolute rot box or a rotter completely rotten out with rust. I want it to be a used pickup where the sun has bleached the paint has worn off in places, down to the primer. So what else have I done? I've done a few dents in the body, which I used the good old a T-light for, and you just hold the bodywork, you know, so this is a piece of bodywork, hold it over very, you know, for a very short amount of time, and then I use a pencil with an eraser on the end and sort of push it into the bodywork, and that gives you quite a realistic looking sort of dent. Again, I haven't gone overboard on that, it's just some dents that you would see on a pickup. So let's get this box out of the way and show you where I am. Don't forget, this is just a mock-up stage at the moment. I've still got a lot of work to do to it, no interior or any detail painting. This is just where we're at the moment. So let's get the box out of the way, and there we go. Okay. It's all fall into place. It's all fall into pieces as I thought it would. There we go. Let's get that on there. So none of it's glued together yet. It's basically just a mock-up at the moment, just to see what it looks like, and it gives you an idea. So you can see some of the actual techniques I've used. Basically what you do after you've put this chipping solution on, and you spray the top coat on. Once the top coat is dried, you then get an old toothbrush, and you just a bit of water and sort of go over the actual paintwork, and it brings up the primer coat underneath. But I think it looks quite effective, especially on sort of, excuse all the bits falling off of it, sorry. On the roof you've got, again my light is not perfect guys, so I do apologise for that, but it gives you an idea. You get that sort of mottled sun bleached effect, which is what I was looking for. We've got a couple of dents on the front fender here, there's a dent on the back fender there. Yeah, so I'm getting the look I was going for. This wheel just does not want to stay on, which is not a problem because none of it's glued on yet. Yeah, so it gives you an idea of where we're going. Got a dent, a couple more dents there, and a dent in the door, which I don't think you can see very well, but it is there. So yeah, quite happy so far with how it's going. So I'll keep you updated on that one. This is just a, you know, it's very early sort of mock-up stages at the moment, hence why it's all falling to pieces as I'm touching it. Look at it, it's like a clown's car, it's just completely falling to bits. Yeah, so that's enough on that kit. And now a question which I was going to sort of pose to the community. I'd like to know what is your favourite kit? What is the kit that you enjoy building time and time again, or the kit you've got multiple issues of in your stash, or one that you just want, you know, you just really enjoy building? What is your favourite kit of all time? Could be one that you've built, one you've got in your stash, one that you keep on buying. I have got one myself. I can see why this kit is a favourite of, say, Dr. Cranky's and a lot of the other guys. This is actually a really nice kit, and it does look the business when it's put together. So my favourite kit, I'm not very well prepared because I didn't bring it downstairs from the stash. So I'll go and get it a second. I'll just pause this video a second. I'll be right back, guys. Just bear with me a second. Okay, guys, right, we're back. I bet you can't guess which kit it is that I actually like. Oh, this gives it away a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it's the good old AMT 62 Chevy Bel Air 409 kit. in all its guises. I've built 2 or 3 over the years. This is one of my earliest incarnations, which is horrific. Looks like I've had a go at some sort of early weathering techniques there. It's painted gloss, which is terrible. I can't really do much with this because most of these bits are missing, but that's a reminder of early days and how far my modelling has improved. I've got another one here which is slightly built, which is a little bit better. I don't know why I haven't finished this kit. I think I've got a feeling it's got a part missing, which is stopping me from finishing the kit. I haven't foiled it enough. It's painted. The interior is all done, as you can just about see in there. Steering wheel seems to have gone walkie somewhere. I'm sure it's in the box, one of these boxes somewhere. But yeah. See, it's all there, including the that beautiful 409 engine. So yeah, I need to get this one finished. I think, yes, it is. It's the trim that goes across the leading edge of the bonnet, chrome trim. I'm missing that one. If anybody has one, drop me a line below. If anybody has a spare, I'll be forever grateful, because I can't finish this kit without that one, unfortunately. Not like I don't have any spares, of course, but these are all taken up. This is a box with these 2 parts kits basically I've got. This one is as new, untouched, an original issue, which I'm planning to do in black. I like these 409s, the basic ones with the centre caps. The dog dish caps, I do like them. Sort of a plain Jane looking car, I think they look the best. I've also got Hayden Profits 62 Z11 kit, which I do actually want the old Reliable kit and the Dino Don one. I know they're all the same kits, but I just love them. Come on, and this is the newest issue, which is the Joe Gardner's Northwind kit, which I recently had imported from the US, which cost me about £23, which is probably the equivalent of about, I don't know, $34, $35, including the shipping, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I can't get enough of this kit. This is one of my favourite cars anyway, of the sort of muscle cars. I love the super stock races of the early 60s, with the old Ram Chargers, Dodges, and the Pontiac 421 Super Duties. I've got that kit upstairs as well, the Passionate Poncho kit 421. Excuse me. And it's just a favourite kit of mine. I just like the detail. It builds into a nice, convincing looking model. As I say, I like the car in real life, which helps, I think, you know, when you're building these kits. If I had to have a second option apart from these, I would probably go with something like this kit, which is the Revel Tri-Chevy kits. I've got the 55 to 56 Delray and the 57, this one 57, and the 57 Black Widow kit. These are also a favourite kit of mine to build. Time and time again, they're just so good to build. They look so good. You know, they take a normal amount of effort, but they just look good when they're done. So yeah, what is your favourite kit, guys? It'd be nice for you to show us. You know, keep the question going. Pass it along and share this video if you can. I'm always interested to see what other people like to build, and if you could show us examples of your built models as well as the other ones. To say this one's mine. Still needs a bit of work, but it does look quite nice. Again, if anybody has got that leading edge chrome strip on the bonnet, drop me a line below or send me a PM. I'll be forever grateful. That's about it for me for now, guys. So yeah, if you you know, leave your comments below, and thank you all again for all my subscribers and the previous comments you've all left. And like I said, if you just you know, in reply to this video, if you can, just sort of show us your favourite kits that you keep coming back to time and time again, and share it with all the community. So that'll do for me from now, guys, and I'll see you for another update on that pickup very soon.